Hi, and welcome back to Inner Echo with Lala, where we heal, grow, and awaken. This is episode 3, and episode 3 is about anger. What is your anger protecting? Let's get into it. So, the first thing I want to talk about is why anger gets judged more than sadness. They're equally, it's pain. Both of them are pain, right? So, with sadness, it's quiet. You're not disrupting the room. You're not challenging anyone. You're not holding anyone accountable. Anger does. With anger, you're pointing fingers. Fingers are being pointed. People are being called out. You are asking all the most uncomfortable questions, possibly even accusations. Anger exposes what others want to keep hidden. Stronger. That's why it's judged. It's loud. It's not quiet. So, for example, if you're going through something, it's more subtle when people ask you, "What happened? Are you okay? What's going on?" versus "What's wrong with you?" You see how that is a huge difference. It's a huge difference with both questions. And that's the problem. That is the problem. Because you know what? Sadness gets sympathy, but anger gets labeled. Unfortunately, they're equally painful. I would like to disclose that the following statements are triggering and I apologize in advance. When I was sexually abused by my family members in the Dominican Republic, I was sad. I was very sad in the beginning. Sad because I was left alone in DR. When I say alone, my sister, of course, I have my sister there, but it's not the same. We literally lived two separate lives in that household. Okay. And I just remember just wanted I just wanted to be loved. She was born there, I wasn't, and I just wanted to be loved. So young, so little. I was like 7, 6, and I just wanted to be loved and liked and be called beautiful. I'm half black, so my appearance was completely different from my sister, right? So my point is, I don't want to. After being sexually abused by multiple family members, they put that narrative that family is family. It's okay. We can touch you here, there. It doesn't matter. It's fine. And as I got older and I felt uncomfortable with certain things that was taking place with my body, I started to feel sad. Sad because I felt like I needed protection and I couldn't do it because I'm just so small. As I got older, I understood that certain things that were taking place was not okay. Whatever happened to me when I was young was not okay. And I went from being sad to being mad, angry. Angry because my mom left me there, left us there. Angry because I was masked, I would say. They did such a good job. I was just angry because they did such a good job at making me think that familia es familia and it's okay. It's okay. I literally thought it was normal. They made me believe that everything that took place in that household was normal, from colorism to touching inappropriately to words being told to me in my ears to the way that they used to dress me, or just throw any dirt, dirty clothes or wyou know, And they used to sell my good clothes that my mom will send me. I grew up with that mindset until I was like 18. Well, yeah, yeah. And it's not normal. La familia no se abusan, se protegen, se quieren, se aman. Entonces, cuando uno crece en una casa a donde te abusan en el sentido que te dicen, oh, familia es familia, todo lo que nosotros te hacemos no es nada, ¿no? Esto es normal. La familia te pueden robar, la familia te pueden tocar inapropiadamente, la familia te puede hacer daño y hay que perdonar todo, te pueden robar y hay que perdonar todo, porque familia es familia y eso no es de Dios. Eso es ser una persona mala. Eso es siendo una persona con corazón oscura, podrido. Para la familia, es mi familia, si están escuchando. Los perdono a todos, de corazón. Yo pasé por mucho y nunca hablé. Solamente dije una vez, le dije a ustedes cuando Rubio me tocó inapropiadamente y ninguno dijeron nada. No dijeron absolutamente nada. Algunos hombres de la familia también hicieron cosas que no estaban apropiadas. Y me quedé callada. ¿Por qué? Porque familia es familia. Me han robado a mí también. Han hecho muchos daños, pero los perdono. No porque familia es familia, sino porque Dios se encargará de ustedes. Pero yo, en mi corazón está limpio. Ya no tengo ese rencor, no tengo ese odio que yo tenía con alguna de esas personas de mi familia. ¿Por qué? Porque no valen la pena, ningunos. Entonces, como dije, Dios se encargará y ya no le daré ni un segundo más de este tema. So sadness makes people feel bad for you, whereas anger makes them feel responsible. See that there's different weights to that. I'm going to stand on the fact that nobody wakes up to want to overreact. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. I know mental illness is a thing, so, I don't want to disrespect anyone. However, someone says, oh, you're overreacting. It's not overnight. It's not overnight. Okay, it's just not. What people call an overreaction is usually an overload, a load of emotions that's been suppressed, a load of anger that's been held in, a load of sadness that's just been taken. It's never a situation where it's overreacting. So please be mindful when you are speaking on someone else's pain, because what may be overreacting to you, it's overload that's been carried for years, months, days, who knows. Give that person grace. We need to be graceful when we are receiving someone else's emotions. It's so easy to judge. The only one that can judge is God. We are absolutely no one to judge. And I am in that list. I've done it 100%. God knows. But God also knows my heart. And I'm working to purify my heart. So please move with grace. So to say that someone is overreacting, that is the buildup on things that you wish you should have said, the buildup of the boundaries that you didn't set, and the moments that you swallowed it all, every word, every thought, just to keep the peace at your expense, at your pain. Pain does not disappear. when you ignore it, it stores itself. It's going to store itself in your body, in your tone, in your triggers. That is the unresolved anger that you have. When it finally comes out, it's not going to be controlled. It's just going to come out charging. It can literally eat at you if you don't seek help, either from God or professional help, whatever that looks like for you. But please don't, please do not store it. An overreaction is pain that's been waiting too long to speak. You don't have to wait. You don't have to hold it in. Break it up piece by piece, little by little. Don't drown yourself in this pain because you just may not know how it affect you mentally, physically, emotionally. It's not worth it. When somebody's angry, it's not random. It's not like, oh my God, why is, this person so angry? There is a story behind every emotion, period. When trust gets broken and there's no accountability, that triggers anger, especially there's history. Anger is something that it just grows when you weren't heard, when no one took you serious, or just someone making you feel like your experience didn't matter. All of that can cause anger because also, if someone is lying to you, lies teach you to question your reality. Deception teaches you to doubt your instinct. Betrayal teaches you to guard your heart. And abuse teaches you to shrink. And anger is what refuses to keep shrinking. But here's the truth that people won't say it out loud. If you don't start understanding your anger, you will hurt people along the way that don't deserve it. I can attest to that. Going back to what I experienced as a little girl with my family members, I developed this thing in my head where I told myself, no man will ever hurt me again. No man will ever be bigger than me. No man will ever just do anything to me. I am bigger than man. I hurt relationships along the way, even marriage, because I didn't see the person in front of me who was loving me. I would just see a man, and I had to constantly be on guard to protect myself because that's all I had to do growing up. They didn't have to pay for that. You have to learn the anger that you are dealing with and understand that whoever the anger is attached to, that is what you need to take care of. No one else is to pay or be affected by that. Not fair. It's not fair to them. Not fair to you. You don't want to feel that loneliness or feel constantly against the wall and triggered. It's just not. If you're feeling angry, I just want to talk to your heart. You did not allow people to traumatize you. Don't let that language stick to you. You will stay stuck. You adapted, you survived. There's a kind of anger that people don't talk about enough. The kind that comes from being hurt from the very people that were supposed to protect you. And for a long time, I carried that. So if you're going through that, I understand. I was angry about what was done to me. I was angry about what wasn't done for me. And to be honest, I was angry at myself too, because somewhere along the lines, I thought of ways that I could have prevented it, that I should have known better, that I should have spoken up sooner, that I should have done something different. The healing in God helped me face the truth that I wasn't ready for. I didn't have the power then that I have now. What happened to me was not a reflection of my worth. It was a reflection of what they chose to do, of who they are. And that anger that I carried, it wasn't just rage. It was pain that I never acknowledged. It was betrayal that never really got repaired. It was a version of myself asking why no one protected me, why my mother wasn't there to protect me. Anger became my voice when I didn't feel safe enough to have one. I just used anger, just being an alpha. But I also have such a loving heart because I know exactly how to love. I taught myself how to love others, how others should be loved and should be protected and should be taken care of. So there's two sides of me, but I understand my anger now. It's a story. There's roots to this. And I understand now that my anger came from pain that needed to be seen, protected, and validated. And I'm not blaming myself anymore. You shouldn't have to either. So I want to end it with this. Stop focusing on not being angry anymore. Take yourself easy. What has helped me is to understand why I'm angry. And it's so important because, again, I hurt people along the way back then, not anymore. So instead of rushing yourself into, I don't want to be angry anymore, I'm done, it's not realistic. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to understand where it's coming from. And that alone will take a long time, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. For a long time, I thought my anger was the problem, that I was too emotional, made me too much, too hard to love. But the truth is, my anger was not trying to destroy me. My anger was trying to protect me. My anger was trying to speak on the parts of me that wasn't able to speak then. My anger was speaking for the parts that, were ignored, that were like silenced, that were hurt in ways that I couldn't even put into words because I was scared to be called a liar or be rejected. But now it's different because I have God. So if this is something that you resonate with, think about your younger self, the one that felt unseen, the one that felt unsafe, unsupported. So instead of blaming her or him, stand up for yourself. Not with chaos, not with destruction, but with clarity because you understand why you're angry now. Now you can move with boundaries, with yourself, and know, okay, wait a minute, this person did not do anything to me. Let me scale back. Healing is not pretending it didn't hurt because it did. And it's still hurting, I'm sure. Healing is about deciding it doesn't define you anymore. It doesn't have a hold on you anymore. That's what healing looks like. We're not going to pretend it didn't happen, or absolutely not, but it's not going to define you. This anger does not define you. It's not about letting go of the anger anymore. It's about learning how to carry that anger differently, understanding where it's coming from, and taking your time to heal and understand it and work through that. Anger is no longer going to control me. It shouldn't control you either. We shouldn't be controlled by anger. We shouldn't be consumed by anger. We should use it as a guide to finally understand where it's coming from, the root, because for the first time, I'm not ashamed for what I feel anymore. I'm not. I can say it loudly that my family It's no good. They're no good. But it doesn't mean I have to be attached to them anymore. For them to have a hold on me. Now I will be protecting myself and my own family and my loved ones because I finally understand where my anger came from. And I hope you do too, because that understanding, that's where your power begins. Thank you for listening to Inner Echo with Lala, where we heal, grow, and awaken.